like, okay, baby, who did that? She was like, Pawpaw.
At this point, we need to go spin your dad's block. What do you want me to bring? I can't bring the Glock though. I can bring...
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration.
You too, what it do, man? It is your boy Abdul up next, and I'm back with another video today, man. Yes, Sirski. Oh man, I hope y'all having a good day. You know, I want to address something. I've been getting these little comments on the side and side. They like, yo, Abdul, what happened to the energy? More energy on it, Abdul. More. I ain't gonna lie, you guys. I just kind of wanted to see if I'm actually funny. You know how you could just say something loud and use your outside voice and it just automatically sound. I kind of want to see if I'm funny talking like this. You know what I'm saying? See what's the difference and what y'all like more. Of course, y'all gonna love the energy because that's where we started. But you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the range. You know what I'm saying? I can hit you like this. I can hit you like that. I can hit you like. In reality, I'm just doing the same thing. Also, another thing I wanted to address: my skin. A lot of people have been hitting me up. You know, I don't even want to go live. Every time I go live, they just ask, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? In reality, you watching this probably don't care. You just want me to get to the jokes, and I will. Let me tell you guys what happened to my skin. I listened to my friend on advice. This is not gonna make no sense, but you just have to believe me. He told me if I use a certain product, it will help me grow a beard faster. I used the product, and now I got discoloration. I look like I got tired and fed up, and I tried to pull a Michael Jackson last night. And I gotta go to New York in a few days. And now I'm looking like one of them Yorkies that be in the little movies who be having spots. So please don't mind that, okay? You know what I'm saying? It says story time on how I found out my dad was essaying my 4-year-old daughter. Your dad? This is crazy. I don't know what would you do? I mean, look, it's a 4-year-old daughter that comes into play, so your dad can't be your dad no more. He probably wasn't in your life anyways. I'm sorry, as crazy as that sounds, look, man, the proof is in the pudding. It's not a wild thing to suggest. So I think the dad needs to get cut out the picture. And plus, you said SA. He needs to go to jail. He needs to be put just like this for the rest of his life. Whether the cops do this, man, y'all can do this to him in the cell if y'all want to. Just do something to that man. We're gonna have to get serious when we talk about this. You guys gotta comment what you think and just comment, okay? I want to hear from you today. And subscribe to my new channel while y'all are at it. I'm seeing y'all watching the vid now, but you're not subscribing as y'all watch. So make sure you watch and subscribe, because you're going to like what you do. Let's make sense of it all, man.
Story time on how I found out my dad was molesting my 4-year-old daughter.
Oh my God.
I'm not doing these for attention, for clout, for none of that. If I can tell my story and help somebody else, that's what I'm going to do. First thing I want to say is pay attention.
It's sad, the first thing people think when they expose somebody for being a weirdo, letting you know, open your eyes around the people around you and your kids so you can make sure this don't happen to you, whether it's in the future. They say you doing it for clout. This is the last thing someone wants to do for clout, man.
Yo, girls, your boys, pay attention. It was the smallest thing that brought everything to light. Something that I could have absolutely overlooked, and I did not.
What was it?
Because I pay attention to my child. I look at everything.
Okay.
I pay attention to everything when it comes to her. I be paranoid, and it comes from my own childhood trauma.
She's serious right now, man. So I gotta get my only joke out? Come on, can I get my only joke out? Do I have the... Y'all done... I know she probably look like a baddie on every other day, but she looking like Arthur today. She don't got no time to play, as you should, girl. We is behind you, period.
But anyways, so I had just finished school, and I was about to start my extern. My husband worked during the day.
Okay.
And I needed somebody to watch my daughter while I did my extern because she wasn't in school at the time. So my husband drove 2 hours, picked my dad up, brought my dad back to our house. I ain't never told nobody this, but I was already paranoid. Like, it was something. I was paranoid that whole week. It was like little small stuff that was being done that kind of had me uneasy, but... Okay, so...
Damn, who your dad, the Grim Reaper? She paranoid of her dad? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. If your dad did that to your 4-year-old daughter, what happened to you growing up? What type of dad do you got? 4 years old? There should be no reason why you even see anything when looking at a 4-year-old. Your thoughts can't wander off even a little bit. You shouldn't even be able to get mad at a 4-year-old. Leave that to me. Them little kids be making me mad. I be wanting to get the belt my dams.
One day, my husband was about to drop me off at my extern. It was like 8 in the morning.
Okay.
My daughter was in our room because my dad was in her room.
Whoa.
So my baby was in the bed asleep. my husband and I, we were leaving the house, and we were outside, I want to say maybe 30 to 45 seconds, because my husband, when we got in the car,
Don't tell me he got up.
realized that he left something. And he got up to go in the house, and when he got to our bedroom door, my dad was at the door.
Oh my God. Oh my God. 30 to 45 seconds? Boy, you teleported over there. I thought when you was a dad, you don't do the little fake sleep, get up when they not looking anymore. This man's in his peak grandpa years. People go to sleep, he wake up. What? You faking sleep to go creep on a 4-year-old? You are the Coco Melon terrorist. This is the Coco Melon monster, you guys.
Mind you, my baby's in there sleep. It's like 8 in the morning. Before we left out the house, we told him that she was sleeping. That was weird to me, but then again, you couldn't tell him nothing about his grandchild. He loved his grandchild. I was thinking, like... maybe.
Oh, he loved his grandchild, all right.
Another time, it was like my second or third day of my ex-turn. My baby was playing in there with him.
Okay,
And
that's wholesome.
And she was just standing in the living room. I could see his shadow in the hallway, like, with his hand. He was, like, beckoning her to come back to where he was, but he would never say it out loud, which was weird.
He was saying, baby, won't you come my way? Excuse me? It's begging her to come back? You got a 4-year-old running for life from you? The only thing the 4-year-old know how to do is play tag, and you got the 4-year-old running from you? Bro, you is a demon. Is this what was taking place, bro? Please let me know, bro.
It was like he was silently beckoning her, like he didn't want us to hear or see that he was calling her in the
Oh my God.
After that, I don't know. I think it was, I wasn't even a week into my ex-time when we found this out. Like, okay, he was doing little...
I'm so slow, I don't know what X-term is, and I know your dumb ass don't know what it is neither. So if you say the word X-term one more time, girl, I'm gonna be a little bit mad. What is an X-term? Like XXX Tentacion had a presidential turn?
Like, okay, he was doing little weird stuff. Just weird stuff.
Facts though, so weird.
Like I said, I lived with my dad my whole life. He got a bunch of nieces, a bunch of granddaughters. Everybody loved him, man. Ain't nobody ever said nothing out the way about him. No rumors. He ain't never did nothing to nobody. Like, he was just a host of fun. Everybody loved him. Like, that's why I'm shocked.
I'm not gonna lie, I believe her, and I don't believe he was look, I don't know if I know what I'm talking about, but based off of what she's telling me, I don't think he was a weirdo all the time. He was a weirdo for the rest of his life for what he said here. But since they said everybody loved him and he had all the nieces and granddaughters, come on, you're not going down the line and diddy him like it's a Soul Train line. Come on, you're not doing that. I hope he not. If so, then you gotta rot. We want to see you stand next to King Von in hell. For real. But if not, I pretty much think like he got tempted. He got tempted one day, and that's really sad. I know when you reach your grandpa years, you might want some 30-year-olds. You might want to go a little bit younger, but bro, you going a little too young, bro. You let a 4-year-old tempt your sexual pleasures, bro. You must have been the highest tier gooner. How do you even, your gooning material stash probably could get you locked up standing right next to R. Kelly.
Hurt, like, to this day. Like, it still bothers me every day.
Right, girl.
But anyway, so one day...
What happened that one day?
She came in there, like, she was still, like, at night, she had, like, she was, at the time, she was still, like, with the bed, so...
Oh, no.
She had on a pull-up, because it was nighttime, and she was getting ready to go to bed. So, she lay out on the couch, and she put her hand in her pull-up. So, red flag on the play. I don't play it. Why your hands in your pull-up? But of course, I was like, babe, why you got your hand right there? Like, what's wrong? Where you get that from? Somebody did that to you? I'm asking questions. She was like, yes. So, I already know. When you questioning a child, you do not say a name. Like, you don't say nobody's name. because, you know, that child can just go with whatever you're saying. So I'm just like, somebody did that to you? I didn't say no name. Mind you, the only men.
Oh, it's so sad. Oh, I'm about to cry. She said she had on a pull-up diaper. And she reached. You know why she did that? Because it was, I don't know why she did that. But I feel like the reason why she did that would creep me out. At this point, we need to go spin your dad's block. What do you want me to bring? I can't bring the Glock though. I can bring moral support and y'all can shoot him. I'll come though.
In our house is my husband and my dad. And it could have been a woman. I got a bunch of cousins, whatever. It could have been a woman. So my husband, my dad, and sometimes my brother come around. But yeah, at the time it was just us three in the house. So I'm like, somebody did that to you? And she's like, yeah.
Who did that?
So I don't want to say her name. So I'm like, okay, baby, who did that? She was like, Papa. That's what she called my dad. I'm like, Papa, you know, I'm trying to get some clarity. Papa changed you? Papa, what, wiped you?
You should have had to. Girl, let me know if you need help. I'll let you use mine. Look, once you heard Papa, you should have said, who? Pop who? Pop who? You should have already had it. You should have already been reaching for your glizzow. You should have already been saying, bah. Real talk. If you ain't willing to go, bah, as soon as you hear Papa, you ain't riding for your kid.
I can't say exactly what it was that she did. She showed me what he did. And she also said something that he did.
Wait, whoa.
My heart just dropped.
Whoa.
Like, dropped. I was crying so bad. I told my husband and my dad got into an altercation. And yeah, I called my auntie. My auntie lived down the street from me, and I told her. And she was like, oh, I just don't believe he did that. I don't believe mind you, this my auntie on my mama's side. She was like, I don't believe he did that.
No, bro. The don't believing is how they get away with it, bro. First of all, W dad for getting into an altercation with your dad. That's actually crazy. This is just part one, so it gets crazier in how it plays out. You should uppercut that guy. The guy needs to be uppercut. He should go flying after how hard you uppercut him. Second, it sucks because if you're the dad in this situation, what would you do? You got to think about this the right way. Because you don't want to say, gra, boom, as much as you really want to, because then the daughter's going to have been SA'd and have no dad. So you don't want to go to jail for the rest of your life. But you got to make sure that something gets reprimanded. But you can't trust the jail system. Yes, the jail system going to get it done. But in 6 months, goddamn, I could just end the op right here. And I got to wait 6 months just for him to go to jail. Nobody wants to wait that long. Goddamn, you want me to be mad 6 months straight? I should just be able to execute you right fucking now. You should just be done right fucking out. Like, how can I not hit you with that total knockout? That final finisher. That Mortal Kombat finisher. Part 2!
And I'm emotional because I done recorded this part 2 like twice. And they keep deleting. And one...
Where's my whistle? If I try to record something and it take me more than 2 tries, I never try again. Like when I send a voice message to somebody, 2 tries, I try to sound... I put some bass in my voice kind of like this. And if it don't work, that's where I kind of like give up. You know what I'm saying? Like when I listen to the voice message back, if I don't sound like I got like the 99 tier aura and I sound like Pop Smoke, like I do in my head, at least like I do in my head.
Wondering if that's a sign, like to just stop and let it go. But no. Okay, like I said, I called my auntie.
And the child playing around in the background too, man. We live to see another day, and let's just hope the child grows up and don't remember.
My auntie was a police at the time.
Oh, snap.
In the town that we lived in. So, and she stayed right down the street. So, naturally, I'm going to call my auntie.
Oh, nah, that's crazy.
I called my auntie. She came over. And I don't know if it was because I had just broke down crying or because my husband and my dad had just had a
Bro, that's a
argument
lot,
and
bro.
was yelling. But when my auntie started asking my baby questions, she would not answer the questions. And my auntie literally told me right there in my face, like, okay, I don't believe this. And
Oh my God, no. No. Hell, auntie, you're the police and you still tripping on black people, bro. Even your family members don't get a pass. I thought police just don't believe, like, just black people. Like, I thought we at least make excuses for our family. She has the right to be emotional, you know what I'm saying? She's going through a lot that I feel for, and I hope everything is good with her in her life right now, and I wish nothing but the worst for the dad, and I wish nothing but the best for the kid. Of course the kid don't want to talk. The kid just seeing her uncle and her dad get to swinging. That's two. Then seeing her mama crying. Then she got traumatized within what happened with her dad. Come on, bro. That's too crazy. That's too crazy for the kid to even be able to, like, emotionally respond, bro. I feel so bad.
my auntie might see this. Auntie, no hard feelings, but yeah, that hurt me. Anyways, so I'm getting emotional, y'all. Hold on.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't cry.
Okay.
You're going to make me cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. I'm going to cry. So please don't cry. I'm going to cry. Don't cry.
Okay, so my auntie said she didn't believe it and told me to take my baby to the hospital, which I was going to do anyway. I ain't see anything, but I still wanted to take her to get checked up. So we took her to the hospital. When the doctor came in, she told us off jump, like, usually you don't find no type of physical evidence with cases like that. But my baby ended up telling the doctor the same thing that she told us. And they called. Okay, we went to the hospital in Memphis because it's the closest hospital to the children's hospital in Memphis. It's the closest children's hospital near us, even though we stay in Mississippi. So
what? Look, this is not the time. Mississippi to Memphis? What?
they end up calling the police from Mississippi, because that's where we lived, to the hospital in Memphis. And the police that call, that's the station that my auntie work in.
Okay.
So, they came, took our statements or whatever, and the doctor had just told us that she saw something, and it could have came from constipation, like some strain with constipation, or it could have came from something else. And
We know that
they
ain't
could
no damn
have taken
constipation.
her somewhere else and did an invasive testing, but it wasn't recommended.
Constipation.
So I told my auntie that. And like I said, the woman wasn't sure where it came from. And I didn't want to do the invasive testing. So, of course, that's not going in nobody's paperwork or whatever. So my auntie was getting access to the files or whatever. So she called, like, talking about she didn't see anything about, what I had just
Oh, this auntie!
said.
This auntie don't see nothing!
Of course you don't see it. And we don't even know if that's where it came from, That upset me so bad because you don't believe her, and now you looking at files talking about what you don't see. So anyways, they made it to where my auntie couldn't even access those files anymore because I was so upset.
Alright, yo, the madder she get, the more her accent get to accent. She was oopset. Oopset. Okay, that's nice, girl. I like that. You were oopset, girl. Second of all, yo, auntie might gotta get arrested too. You covering for a pedo right now? Bro, think about how crazy it is to be a cover for a pedo. Nah, he ain't do it. You covering for R. Kelly right now. Like, that's not like somebody's like saying, yo, chill on EDP. What? Chill on who?
Nobody, hardly nobody. Well, at first everybody was like, oh, that's so sad, and he wrong for that. But a year later, everybody his best friend, y'all. Everybody his best friend.
Say on God, girl.
Everybody, I talked to him, and he miss y'all, and this, that.
Girl,
that.
no.
Y'all.
Absolutely not.
My family, my mama people.
Your mama.
Oh, you don't think she got that off YouTube? YouTube?
Excuse me.
Yeah, that is so hurtful.
I'm saying,
for
bruh.
people to doubt your child.
That's sad, bruh.
That's hurtful.
Turn your back on him. Turn your back on him. Girl, look, girl, you don't need them anyways. You got us. You don't need them. What you need to do is turn your back on them. Act like you never knew them. Get a new family. I don't know how people do it, but get one. We need new people because ain't no way we letting somebody get away with doing something so weird like that, bro. He's a genuine predator. Bro, you pre-ordered a little too early. My nigga, the kid graduated in 2050. You graduated in 1976!
But I understand a little bit because of his character. Like I said, we all grew up together. My cousins, I got plenty of girl cousins. He got plenty of granddaughters, nieces. He never did this to none of us.
But you was
None of
4.
us,
Maybe you don't
never
remember.
Made us feel uncomfortable in no type of way.
But you was 4. Maybe you don't remember. Like, am I tripping or everybody just remembers their life starting at a certain point? Don't nobody remember when they was 4? I swear to God, I woke up one day and I had a Ben 10 toy already in my hand. That's how I remember my first recollection of life. And then I went to Walmart and bought another Ben 10 toy. That is how I remember life. That's how my life started, with a Ben 10 toy in my hand. So who knows what happened from any other point earlier than that? Don't nobody remember nothing too much from a year ago.
My mom died when I was 14 years old. I lived with my dad my whole life. He got full custody of me.
I'm so sorry for
My
your
dad
loss.
never made me feel uncomfortable. He never did nothing to me.
Oh my God.
Never said nothing to me out the way.
Oh my God.
But the way my daughter said what she said, the way she demonstrated what he did to her, I would be a fool to deny
Oh my God.
my child. I would be a fool to just sweep that under the rug and be like, oh, she 4 years old. She don't know what she's talking about. That came off YouTube.
Exactly.
Y'all,
What grape tutorial comes off of YouTube? Excuse me? How do you get how to grape someone off of YouTube? Stop playing with her and her daughter in her life. She been through too much. I'm so sorry. She said she lost her mother. I'm sorry. Anybody watching this who's lost a family member, we all want to collectively just say RIP because that is too much. Way too much to be going through. I'm so sorry, ma'am.
these folks set up an interrogation for my baby 2 weeks after this incident happened. And I thought,
2 weeks?
it's 2 weeks later. My baby ain't gonna remember that. Y'all, when there's some truth to what your child is saying, one thing about it, when you lie or when you being untruthful, you gotta, it's hard to remember.
True.
But 2 weeks later, my 4-year-old went into the interrogation room with the police and CPS worker and the child therapist and repeated the same thing. She even told them stuff that she didn't even tell us because she was afraid to tell us.
No way.
45-minute long interrogation.
Oh my God. One thing about it, kids do not lie. Kids do not lie. And when they're lying, it's too obvious. Kids do not be lying, bro. She said 45-minute interrogation. I know they probably look so stupid in there though. Like we got 50 police officers talking to a 4-year-old. Like they probably hand her a sippy cup. So what else happened? Here goes some apple juice. Come on, just tell me what else happened here. What you want, some animal crackers? Here, what happened? Another thing, does that make you a snitch when you get older? Cause that's what be happening. Like rappers don't be wanting to make songs with you because you snitch. So if you snitched when you 4 years old, like do you get a pass? I mean, it's paperwork, but damn, a nigga will fold. Like she snitched when she was 4, she can't get a future feature. Come on, bruh. Nigga was 4 years old. It's not fair.
She did what needed to be done. That's the exact thing that the CPS worker said to me.
Facts.
When they came out of their room.
Facts.
She was like, she did a good job.
Facts.
She said what needed to be said. They sent that tape over to a grand jury or something like that. Y'all, that was a year ago.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's going on. I've been messed up. I can't lie. My dad was literally all I had.
I'm so sorry.
All I had.
Look, come
my
get a
best
virtual
friend,
hug.
literally. So the fact that he did this to us, and I gotta sit up here a whole year later and my baby come to me and she say she miss her papa. My baby want to see him. She wants to go to his house. She want to know why he didn't just apologize. She said, Mama, why didn't we just let him apologize? Why didn't we do that in the first place?
Apologize? Bro, ain't no apologizing, bro. Ain't no, I'm sorry, girl. You going through so much. You was a strong woman. And you are the definition of black empowerment. We are empowering loving, appreciating, and supporting what you're going through. I'm sorry, F your dad. To your dad, you're a weird guy, man. We support, empower, believe, and love you, girl. I'm sorry. You can get through anything. You are a strong woman, and I know everybody watching this also agrees.
Why he couldn't apologize like a real friend do? I had to explain to her, it don't work like that, baby. What he did, that's not right.
Facts.
You can't just let somebody do that to you and forgive them.
Facts.
She don't understand. And I'm fighting with this every day because not only did this happen to my child, but I lost my best friend in the midst of that. Because if you know me, you know that my daddy was literally my best friend. I'm talking about on the phone 4 and 5 times a day. Like, that's what kind of bond we had. And people want to know, like, why I be so angry at my family. Like, why wouldn't I be?
Let me know what y'all think and where y'all stand. I just know I stand with her. She's right. However she chooses to go about this, she's right. She can do whatever the hell she wants, because she right. Sorry this happened to you, ma'am. You're a great person, and you don't deserve nothing that she went through. You ain't done nothing but showing empathy. You've been through a lot, and that hurts not just my soul, but everybody's soul watching this. Check on your loved ones. Support your people, because you never know what they're going through, because they need the love and support. And as I agree, like, I'm going to always check on, like, I'm going to always show love and show respect to where people need it. I apologize for what I said about you earlier when I called you Arthur. It was not the right time, especially thinking about what I was about to uncover, and that was very ignorant of me. And shit, makes me a B word. We love her. Sorry. Shout out to these 4 people right here. If you follow Dooley Chamberlain on YouTube, Dooley Chamberlain, like this video, I'll shout you out next. Just let me know you did both in the comment section, and I'll shout you out next. It's your boy Abdullah up next. It's your boy Abdullah next. Hold up. All right, goodbye, guys.